Namaste friends. Today we are going to discuss on sociological school of jurisprudence. As we discussed earlier slides, analytical school start with criticizing natural school because natural school always talk about morality and analytical school criticize morality is abstract concept. So they said law is what state makes, and historical school criticize analytical school. They said law is not whatever state makes, law is not whatever sovereign commands. Actually law is found in society, they said. And sociological school criticize the laissez-faire doctrine. As we know, laissez-faire, which is French term which stands for allow to do. This is the economic concept where no restriction and no involvement of state is desired in business. It highly focused on individualism, private sector and capitalism. But sociological school assert that liberty and individual freedom without security is root of disorder. Sociological school is departure from laissez-faire state to welfare state. Sociological school claimed that law is not the authoritative precept like whatever nature has or whatever sovereign command or whatever found in society. Law is not passive instrument. Law should have function. Sociological school always talks about working of law. It takes law in progressive sense. It said law should go along with the dynamism of society. Law serve rather than the sanction. Law designed on the basis of human experience in order to meet the need of society. And here is Auguste Comte. He is not legal philosopher, rather he was the sociologist. He also known as father of sociology. Also he is known as father of modern positivism. And many literature we can find that Auguste Comte coined the term sociology, but that's not true. The term sociology is coined by Emmanuel Joseph C.S. and Auguste Comte elaborate this concept. He defined society as an organism. He rejects metaphysical and similar consideration because he used positivism and scientific method to study the society. He believed society progressed with guidance of scientific principles formulated by observation and experience of facts. And we study Auguste Comte because law is also branch of sociology. That's why as a father of sociology we can relate sociological school of jurisprudence with the theory of Auguste Comte. Durkheim talked about solidarity. He talked about two types of solidarity: mechanical solidarity in homogeneous society, which developed by solidarity of similitude, and organic solidarity in heterogeneous society, which created by division of labor. And he said law is the measuring rod of any society, and social solidarity is wholly moral phenomena. As he wrote the book Division of Labor in Society, in his book he said cause of solidarity is the division of labor which associated with economic efficiency. Leon Duguid elaborated the solidarity concept of Durkheim. He rejected traditional concept of right, state, legal personality and sovereignty. He believed right as source of social conflict. So he highly focused on duty. The only right which any man can possess is the right to do his duty. And he talked social solidarity. In social solidarity, all human activities should be directed to the end of ensuring the smoother and fuller working of men with men. That is the essence of law. Social solidarity or cohesion is the principal requisite of existence of social life. And here is its criticism. He talked about social solidarity as eternal truth, which is the belief system of natural school. So his critic blame him. He kicked out the naturalist concept from door but let it come inside from window. And he said law is fundamentally and absolutely social fact. His book is The Law and the State, which is most famous one. Herbert Spencer talked about scientific exposition of organ theory of society. He talked about four sources of law. First one is divine law, which have quasi-religious sanction. Second is injunction of the past ruler. Third is will of present ruler. And fourth one is collective opinion of society. And collective opinion of society also he put one of the pillar of law. Here comes Eugene Orly. He said law derived from social fact and social compulsion. Society made of men in association. And he talked about two types of law: formal law and living law. Formal law is positive law, what state makes. But most important is living law, which is underlying the formal rules of legal system. Living law have dominant role even not possess legal formality. So he said formal law always trails behind the living law. According to him, law is the activity of society itself. Law is the discovery from society, and his book is Fundamental Principles of Sociology of Law. Rudolf Eyring was considered as father of modern sociological school of jurisprudence. His interest theory is most famous one. He said there is individual interest, state interest, and social interest. He claimed we need to balance those interests by reward and coercion with help of law. According to him, law is result of constant struggle of interest. Law formulated to harmonize those struggles. His theory is regarded as social utilitarianism. Like Bentham said, the pleasure and pain, same thing he said in context of law, where law is means to the social end, and his book's name is also Law as a Means to End the Struggle of Law and Others. And here comes Roscoe Pound. He was regarded as father of American Sociological School of Jurisprudence. He is the propounder of functional jurisprudence. Because of him, the sociological school is also known as functional school. He considered law as social instrument that change society. Like Eyring, he also divided the interest in three categories: private, public, and social. In private interest, he put interest of personality, physical integrity, reputation, domestic relation. Domestic relation means relation between husband and wife, family relation, that kind of interest, property interest, physical security, contractual relation, health, like etc. And in public interest, the preservation of state, preservation of environment, water, rule and regulation, such kind of interest which has state play as the role of juristic person and role of guardian. Third and important one was social interest, where general security, security of social institution, conservation of social resources, general moral, general progress, public health, etc. falls in social interest. And the role of the law is balancing these private, public, and social interests. And his famous theory is social engineering. He considered lawyers like engineers. Through law, they have to build structure of society as possible which achieves satisfaction of society by judicious use of resources while balancing all three competing interests. And what is the process of balancing? He gave 5 types of institution of law. First one is rule, second was principle, third was conception, fourth doctrine, and 5 standards. And also he put forward 5 jural postulates which are 5 assumptions of civilized legal system. First postulate was related with criminal law, second was related with property law which include intellectual property as well, third was related with law of contract, fourth was related with tort, and fifth was related with strict liability. And here is one important quote of Roscoe Pound on law. He said, law is a field of social institution to satisfy the social want. The purpose of law is to address the social orientation. The society will be benefited by the law. Here are his books and articles: An Introduction to the Philosophy of Law, Law and Moral, The Spirit of Common Law, Social Contracts Through Law, Contemporary Juristic Theory, Scope and Purpose of Social Jurisprudence, and others. Here comes our end of discussion. Thank you all of you for your kind attention. Feel free to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.